So, we're in a little jungle house. They told us we would be on homestays, but homestays are more like one family owns a whole bunch of little houses, and it's much more like a bed and breakfast. But it's a bed and breakfast where you have a little place in the woods, and you have chickens running around, and they're still doing some farming around you, and yeah. And they have their own little fish ponds, and I think they pull the fish right out of there. So it's, yeah, somewhere between a bed and breakfast and a homestay. And also it's somewhat like a youth hostel in a way, because this one they were going to put us four of us in a room over there. David and I know each other, and we just met the German couple we'd be staying in the room with, and there were 4 beds in the room, so David and I could each have a bed, and that couple could have a bed. But that's kind of awkward, especially because the bathroom door, you closed it, latched it, and it automatically just kept itself open a good inch or so. And so if you were standing at the shower, you could see almost out the front door. But thankfully, this is not a busy place. Some other people who stayed here last night left, so they cleaned up this room, and so David and I have moved over to the other place. But everything is well ventilated. Lots of places for the mosquitoes to fly right through. You can close the windows, but there's still gaps between the ceiling. It's so tropical, you don't need anything, really, except for mosquito nets. But our tour has been like most things here, in that when you ask, they give you a vague plan, but then the plan is always changing. And so the German couple we're on the tour with has been calling the headquarters and asking about that, saying, what's really going on? And I think the tour company has a really good idea. They're just really bad at communicating it, because things are always changing. Again, there's a boat tour that we should do of the canals here, but the water level is too low right now, so we have to wait till tomorrow to do that. So we should be doing bicycle tours this afternoon. But there was also one couple that was leaving back to Ho Chi Minh today, so he took them on a bicycle tour, just a quick tour around for 30 minutes or so, but he didn't tell the rest of us, and so he just left with the bikes. It's been kind of chaotic. You just can't get attached to any outcome for what's going on here. You kind of guess what's going on, that's about it. But they pretty much seem to get us where we're supposed to go in the end, and we still get the experiences, basically, just not in the order they said, and not at the time they said, and not how we expected it. But it's all been pretty good. If I was on more of a deadline or really set on things, I don't think I would like the way the tour's set up, but just gotta relax, enjoy. And, yeah. Oh yeah, and the beard's getting really fierce. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to shave this off immediately when I get back, or see if I can trim it, make it presentable enough for work. But, yeah, holiday beard. This is 10 days worth of growth. All right. I'm going to go find out if we're taking a bicycle tour now, or I'm sitting in a hammock for another half hour.